Hi artists. So today we are going to read a book called I Am Peace, and I want you to think of something called a positive affirmation. And a positive affirmation is a positive idea about yourself, about who you are or who you want to be. And it usually relates to your emotions or being a better person or giving to your community in some way. We're going to make an artwork kind of inspired by this. You can see in mine so far, this is a work in progress, but I have the mantra, I am peace, taking inspiration from the book you just read. I'm going to show you, you're going to think of your own positive affirmation or borrow one from the board that you relate to. And again, this is just something that is good to repeat to yourself. People literally say it in their minds over and over again, especially when they're feeling stressed out. It could be a good way to kind of get back in the groove of things. And also, since you're thinking about your future self in our regular art class, this is a good way to kind of keep you on track to reaching your goals. So to make this artwork, you're going to get a piece of paper, and we are going to start off by simply choosing anywhere, any edge or corner of our paper, and we're going to make two parallel lines that kind of curve or twist. So I'm going to start off by making one line that's going to stretch to the other side. And a parallel line is two lines that run side by side and never touch. So I'm going to start off somewhere on the other side, and I'm going to give myself enough room to write my mantra in here. My mantra is going to stretch from the top of the line all the way to the bottom. So this is where you might think of your mantra and you start to write it. They usually start with I am, but they can look different. So again, I'm not making my words teeny tiny. I'm making them stretch to kind of go along with my curved line. And I'm going to try to fill up as much as possible. This is artwork, so it's okay if your letters are, not perfect, right? It's okay for them to stretch higher than they normally would if you were writing. Okay, once I have my two parallel lines and my mantra written, now I'm going to make lines kind of radiating out, crisscrossing. Doesn't really matter where they go, but you want a few different sections because you're going to be creating patterns inside of those sections. The reason we make the patterns is because patterns are repetitive. It's something that repeats over and over again. And just like a mantra, it's good to repeat this over and over again. It makes your artwork interesting, but also as you're creating it, you can kind of get into the groove of it. Maybe as you're creating your different patterns, you're also repeating your mantra in your mind over and over again. Or maybe you're kind of just getting into the flow of it. Either way is totally fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to, after you make these sections, you choose a few and you start to create your patterns in it. Now, you might only get to pencil today. That's totally fine. If you're feeling confident and you want to start your patterns going in with Sharpie, that's also okay. If you do that, just make sure you trace over your lines first so it's all even and consistent. It is completely okay if you do not finish this today. It's probably take a long time. But what I really am looking for is I'm looking for you to choose a mantra, one that might relate or help you be your best future self. And I want you to separate your paper in different sections and add different patterns in it. I will give you resources, examples of patterns for you to choose, or of course you can come up with your own, okay? Maybe, since I wrote peace, maybe I make a pattern with peace signs. Maybe if it's relating to something that's happier, you can make a happy pattern. Whatever you decide is totally fine. But But again, I'm looking for that mantra somewhere. I'm looking for you to split up your page and add patterns, okay? I hope you get into the groove of this and have a great time.